Baseball is a game played by guys who like to play. Proof of that, moments before the Twins Caravan event began at Alexandria's Holiday Inn, Twins players Brian Dozier, Glen Perkins, mascot TC, along with former player and coach Tom Brunansky, played a little basketball in the Holiday Inn pool area. Meanwhile, in the banquet room, former Twin and current announcer Dan Gladden talked baseball, among other things, with the crowd.
Tim here is over in Japan. Were you over there when I was playing?
Yes.
Okay. He says he still speaks a little bit of Japanese, and that is squish.
Despite the cold wind chills, a good group showed up to hear from these former and current Twins. Fans asked questions about the game itself. Perkins answered one on how instant replay might affect the game.
Always gonna have one challenge. If they get it right, they get another challenge. If it sets the game back 5 minutes, I'd be shocked. So like, people thinking that game's gonna be longer. I don't think it's really gonna happen. And we've all seen Gardy go out on the field and argue a replay or a call. Gardy's probably out on that field arguing longer than they're gonna take to go look at it and get it right. So you keep Gardy off the field, you keep him out of trouble, you save him some money. Get the call right. It's all positives. That's all good things.
Brian Dozier responded to what it was like to move from shortstop to a position he had never played before in second base.
It was one of those things that, last offseason when I was up here in Minnesota with Paul and then down to spring training with Ronnie and those guys, to practice those different kind of, even the turn at second base was all different. Runners coming into me, my peripheral, and I don't see them when it's shortstop. It's all been in front of me, turning double and stuff like that. And it takes a lot of work. And I did that in spring training, so to get ready for the season. So it's definitely a lot of practice to practice those type of plays.
Talking with the fans, Gladden quizzed people on World Series questions and other Twins trivia. And somehow the reality of a cold winter night moved to thoughts of a warm summer day at Target Field and the hope associated with the new season. The Twins, both former and present, signed autographs for nearly 45 minutes following the program. Brunansky, the current Twins hitting coach, says players like Minnesotan Glen Perkins have another level of respect in his book.
And I think Perks touched upon it out here on the thing that I've kind of listened to, because Kent and I were good buddies, Herbie, and we lived together for a bunch of years, and I always told him I was really impressed with how he handled himself being a Minnesotan, doing what he went through, because it's not easy. I was with the Angels when I was a kid, and I'm born and raised 20 minutes from there, and it was tough. But to see what he did, and then I turn around and see what Perk's going through and how he's an ambassador for the Twins, not only as a player but as a fan. And we all share that feeling with the Twins. That's the great pull back to the Minnesota group, is that we're family. And it's not something that we want to win or lose. I mean, I understand we want to win all the time, but it's, when somebody's down and somebody's not doing real well, us as a family want to pick them up. And that's something that we all share.
In total, the 9-day caravan involved 13 current players, traveled to 60 different cities throughout Twins territory, and covered more than 4,500 miles.
How are you?
That's about 1,000 miles more than it is to travel to Fort Myers and back for next month's start of spring training. And a few of these fans will do just that. For the Voice of Alexandria, I'm Joe Kurkowski.